Today we catch up with some friends from the Galapagos and learn about dating and mating in the wild. G'day, Dubbo. We were a little bit excited about the next stop on the road trip, and I don't know if you can tell. That's because this Aussie gem in Dubbo holds a special place for the Spencers, and we couldn't wait to share it with Leah, Indy and Ty. Home to, count them, 771 animals from all around the world, Taronga Western Plains Zoo is big. When I say big, I mean really big. Over 600 football fields big. We did our own tour de zoo, and trust us, cycling is definitely the way to get around here. Whoa! We observed an impressive set of hippos' teeth. The whole gang got in on feeding some hungry rhinos. We cycled to all four corners of the zoo, and still it wasn't possible to see it all. But the highlight of our visit, as is so often the case on a road trip, was to catch up with a couple of old mates. And what makes these old mates a little bit different is the fact that they could live to almost 200 years of age. I'm talking about Penna and Turbo. My kids and I are still loving the memories of 6 years ago when we first met these beautiful Galapagos tortoises. I was lucky enough to meet these guys just after they were born. We're talking smaller than the palm of the hand. How old are they now?
Penna and Turbo are 6 years old now.
We don't know yet at age 6 if they're boys or girls?
No, not quite yet. Too small to tell. And the differences between male and female visually haven't come out yet. So usually by the time they're 15 years old, we'll start to see those differences.
So it's not until they're 15 that you've really worked out if they're boys or girls or where they're at?
Yeah.
I remember that feeling myself. I do remember after I met the babies a few years ago, we came around to the general exhibition.
Yep.
And a couple of Mr. and Mrs. Galapagoses were sort of trying to do their bit for the breeding program.
Yep.
Reasonably noisy beasts when they go at it, aren't they?
Very noisy. You definitely know when you turn up what's happening. It's a little awkward to explain sometimes.
My best impersonation would be a sort of...
That's very good.
That sort of it.
Yeah.
And my daughters, who are cringing right now at the time, I remember the younger one looked over and realised what was going on and just said, "Dad, that's so inappropriate what they're doing." But it's so important, isn't it, that we keep breeding these beautiful animals?
It's very important. They are classified as a vulnerable species, so to be able to contribute to a breeding program in captivity is really important so that we can keep those numbers up.
There seems to have been a lot of baby making going on around the zoo. I mean, what are some of the things you have to get just right if two hippos are going to get friendly?
Basically, it's like internet dating.
Yeah.
So sometimes a stud bookkeeper looks after one particular species, and then they match their genetics to get the best genetic diversity out of the offspring. So that's all done via computer, and sometimes
Swipe left, swipe right, that sort of thing. Go out for a couple of coffees, see if there's anything there.
Absolutely, yeah. So we do have to orchestrate and tweak our introduction plans to make the chemistry right.
We were so happy to show Leah and the kids around a place that is so special to us. And I love that it's just a short drive away. Good to catch up with you guys too. I'll see you again in 100 years. Next stop, we turn our attention from the road to the skies to meet some true Australian heroes. I love an Aussie road trip. If you're loving the Aussie spirit that we've encountered on this road trip, well, it doesn't get much better than Australia's best talent uniting for the annual Australia Day broadcast. Catch it on your ABC, 26 January, 7:30 p.m.